Hi, this is a demo video for an RCA 14-inch CRT TV, model 14F514T. This is the TruFlat CRT tube. This TV is one of the more modern CRTs in that it will play or decode the current digital off antenna signal if you want to use that. So you don't need to have one of these digital to analog converter boxes for this TV. If you hook an antenna like one of these rabbit ears up to this TV, it will still tune to those digital channels, and it's working fine. It actually tuned to several of those channels, put them in its memory, and it's working fine. Let's take a look at the back here just for here is the model number and serial number for reference. Okay, and here are the inputs. You got your standard cable. So this can be either from an analog source or a digital source, digital antenna or a standard antenna with digital encoding. This unit also has these component inputs, which most of these CRTs don't have. So it also has the composite inputs. The three lower ones are the composite. These three low ones are your composite, which are more standard or more common anyway with the CRT TVs, where you've got the yellow video input and then a left and right audio channel, whereas these component inputs are just strictly video. So when you select component, if you're using that, there are some old video games that might have this, and some other video sources that might use this. It's actually using these for audio input. So it can be a little confusing, because if you have the video here and you don't have the audio coming from the same source as the component video, you'll get an audio that's different than the video, won't match up. Something to keep in mind when you're plugging everything in. So anyway, this TV is in good shape. It does come with the original remote, and it's working properly. And here's the other side. So for the front inputs, they put them off the side here, right off the front. So these are your typical video, and then left and right audio channels here. So right now we're looking at video from this DVD player here, and I'll switch through the inputs here and show you. For one thing, here's the audio. So audio is working fine. Now if I select this input button here, so that's coming from that antenna right there. So it's tuning off of the regular TV stations that are local to my area. And you'll see I've got volume here, I got audio. It's really cool because you don't need one of these converter boxes with this TV. You can just hook an antenna to it and it will go through its process and tune to all the available channels and memorize those. So that's what this picture is. Now if I hit input again, we're going to go to, so that's the analog input. So this TV is not tuned to any analog right now. It's only got the rabbit ears hooked to it, and all of the current signals coming from your rabbit ears are going to be your digital encoded signals. So we're not getting anything on that because it only memorized the analog signals, because that's all there is on today's TV antennas. And here's your front input, which is these right here. So if I pull one of these, it goes away. So that's that. If I turn the volume up, you'll see we've got audio there. So those front inputs are working fine. Now if I hit input again, so there's our video input. That is the rear composite input. So we should have some volume on that as well. Well, that's working fine. And the other only input would be the component. So that should be this one here. If I unplug this, it won't drop because this is also coming from that DVD player via the component, those 3 component video inputs, which are those 3 colored upper ones, these 3. That's where that's coming from. So, yeah, so this is working fine. You can do, volume from the front panel. And you can do channel up and down. But it's on that input, it's not on the TV, so it's not going to do anything there. You can do your menu, which will get into your setup. You can adjust your picture, parental controls, and the tuning, and set the clock and all that stuff. And of course your power on and off. So yeah, this is actually a nice TV. Flat screen would be great for old video games, or even if you just want to watch TV off the air, since it's got the digital tuner built into it, which most of these don't have. So it's a great feature, and it's got stereo speaker on either side, so on both sides. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the demo for this one. Thanks for watching.